Postino, Barrio Queen, Pomo. There are a lot of well-known restaurants in Gilbert, but this year's East Valley Tribune's Best Server Award doesn't work at any of those popular locations. Instead, he makes a name for himself at a restaurant serving more than just good food.
Yeah, it's a great story. Kylie is live at Not Your Typical Deli to introduce us to the best server in Gilbert. Good morning to you.
Good morning, guys. You know, I always like to find the best little places to go, and Not Your Typical Deli. It really is not your typical deli. It is a deli that serves up great food, but also gives the opportunity for so many developmentally disabled people in the community by giving them a work training program and then letting them work here. I want to introduce, this is Cordell. He is the server there. Wait, give him a round of applause. Woo! This is Cordell. And he was just awarded that. Can you do your little spiel? Pretend like I'm just coming up for the first time.
Got it. All right. Well, welcome to Not Your Typical Deli. Have you been in, or is this your first time?
This is my first time, but I'm always down to eat.
All right. Perfect. All right. First time. Well, we do everything here in-house. We roast our own pastrami, corned beef, roast beef. Everything's done from scratch right here in-house, the way it should be done. It's just great stuff. So.
Isn't he amazing? And he's so adorable, too. He's got a bow tie, and the bow tie thing is it's kind of your signature, right?
Yeah, no, it's definitely my signature. It definitely shows, like, kind of just my personality, honestly, just to help me stand out.
Help you stand out, and you do stand out. Why didn't come behind the camera? Yep. So as you take a look at this place, they have got amazing sandwiches, sausages, salads, cookies, and it's so cute. I love the environment. They've got fresh flowers on every table, and then they've got this amazing server, Cordell. Cordell, I want to talk a little bit about your story. You have autism, but you've never let that define you. How has this impacted your life working here for the last year?
Well, definitely because like my social issues before actually working here have not really been the best. I mean, they've been better than how they were like way earlier in life. But when I started working here, I was still living at my parents' house, and I wasn't really sure about like how I was going to be able to go like into the future. I wasn't sure where the future was leading me. But now today, 1 year later, I'm living in my own apartment out here in Gilbert, and then just being on my own. I'm independent now. And just the future just looks bright. Even if I don't know where it's going to go, I mean, the future still looks bright.
None of us know where it's going to go. High five. You are so inspiring to me, and I want to come off and showcase your award. This is the award you just got. And you were a write-in candidate, and then you won Best Server in Gilbert?
Yes, no, absolutely. It came as a surprise to me too. When the Best of Gilbert Award started going on, I wasn't actually on the nomination for Best Server, but we had enough write-in votes that I ended up being put onto the nomination. And then it came as another surprise when I actually won the award. I don't think any of us were honestly expecting it. But I mean, these guys, well, W told me that he wasn't surprised in the slightest that I won.
How does it make you feel, though? I mean, to know you had social issues before, and maybe it was hard to talk to people, to now you are the face of this restaurant and deli.
It's unbelievable, honestly. Like whenever I think back to how I was like in the past, because my autism used to be like way worse like before high school. So whenever I start thinking back to how I was before, I just seem like a completely different person than who I am now, and I honestly just can't believe it. I am not today who I once was.
Oh man, I'm gonna start crying here on Good Morning Arizona. It gives me chills. Chef W, this is why I love my job, is to introduce you to people like this. I want you to talk about what this guy means to you and how you've worked in the business for 30 years in the restaurant industry, and you said you've never really had an employee like him.
No, I haven't. Cordell has proven to the world, regardless of any sort of diagnosis, you could be successful. This kid has pulled himself up by the bootstraps. He's worked hard, and he's successful. This kid is an inspiration to everybody who's ever dealt with any sort of developmental disability, and it's amazing what he's accomplished this past year. No doubt in my mind he would have gotten Best Server in Gilbert. This kid's got it old school. It just comes to him. He has this old school way of serving that just it's fascinating. Like, he was born to be in this business. Little does he know, I know where his future goes, and it's going to be with me.
And he's
No,
sticking with you.
That's the thing, man. Like, I don't know what he's
You
talking
know his
about.
future.
I don't even know what he's talking about. He ain't going nowhere, this kid.
Oh, guys, if you want to come meet Cordell and take a look at Not Your Typical Deli and enjoy all the delicious food, please be sure to do it. They were located on the southeast corner of Baseline and Val Vista. It's just down from the fries. I've had the cookie. It is absolutely amazing, and I'm going to finish this bad boy off. So be sure to visit them. They're open
Yes.
Tuesdays through Saturdays. As you can tell, I'm a big fan, 11 to 5. And they also have a 5-star rating on Yelp, so they're getting a lot of praise around the community.
Doesn't get any better than that.
Maybe franchise partnership in the future.
Yeah.
Since we're kicking around ideas. Kylie, thank you.